Dzień dobry, everyone! We just reacted to
Zalipi.
Zalipi. Yes, a town, a small village with a lot of flour.
Yeah.
Suji was in love.
Oh my goodness.
We also reacted not long ago to Zakopane, somewhere down here near Slovakia. We also reacted to Krakow, Warsaw. We reacted to Silesian area. Suji made Silesian dumpling, actually. And I think that today's video about Roszla, I don't know how to pronounce this name, Roszla, near the Czech Republic. Well, when I was young, it was called Czech Republic because I was watching a lot of ice hockey with Jaromir Jagr, etc. Now it's called Czechia, apparently. I don't know why.
Czechia. Chicken.
They have a town called Roszla. I don't know what it is. Apparently, it's one of the best town in most underrated town in Poland, especially near the Christmas season. And we are late October right now, so we thought maybe we should react to it. Yes.
Halloween.
By the DW Travel YouTube channel.
Yeah.
One of the best travel destination, and I have never heard of this name. Yes. So I have no idea.
Let's get started.
Welcome to Wrocław. I'm Ava Zubek and I'm so excited to be here with you today because Wrocław is my hometown and I believe it's one of the most underrated cities in all of Poland.
Wow.
As you can probably see behind me, we've got the Christmas market happening here right now and I promise we will come back here later on in the
Christmas
episode.
markets.
But first, I want to show you what you can get up to in Wrocław year round, anytime you come here. I'm so excited. This is DW Travel in Wrocław.
Oh my god.
It looks so cute.
And so cold.
You know what? It also looks modern but traditional at the same time.
And one thing I don't like is that pollution things.
Oh, okay. Well, Suji don't like pollution. I thought Warsaw looked very polluted when I was looking at the video. I don't
Maybe
know
it's
about this town.
cold.
Yeah, it's really cold. It's probably in December. Yeah. Oh, wow, those owls.
Before we
Oh.
begin our tour of Wrocław, I'd like to introduce you to the city's honorary residents. These are gnomes. We call them krasnale. And legend has it
The
that they
gnomes.
arrived...
Oh, Lady Pink.
Jeśli tylko jedno tylko wiem być tam. Tam jedno tylko wiem być tam.
I like him.
Suji loved Lady Pink. She was in love with that singer.
Oh my god, why so small?
Do you know what the gnome is?
No.
It's a little one. the gnome.
Okay.
With the long hat, usually, sometime in the Christmas tradition.
lived in the city to play tricks on the local population.
Oh yeah.
The real story of Wrocław's famous gnomes is a story of political resistance. Back in the Soviet era, an anti-communist movement known as the Orange Alternative started painting images of dwarves on the city's walls. The dwarves symbolized a peaceful protest, but because the nature of the visuals was so absurd and ridiculous, the government didn't dare arrest any of the movement's members, lest they become a laughingstock. Though the communist times are long gone, the gnomes remain, and have in fact truly cemented their presence on the city streets.
There are so many gnomes all across Wrocław and they all have their own personalities and jobs. You can always find one that you relate to. This here is my spirit animal. This guy is called Archik the Traveler and he is a renowned world traveler. Apparently, he's been to the desert, a renowned world traveler.
With the long hat.
Apparently, he's been to the desert, he's been to the Arctic, and he's just about to set off on his next journey. So I feel like we could be friends in another life if only he were a tiny little bronze sculpture. Anyway, safe travels, Archik. See you on the other side of the world.
Oh. Oh my god.
But gnomes aren't the only...
You don't know the tradition? It's the same in Canada. We have a tradition with the... When I was young, my grandmother, she had the kind of a small village in a little gnome and miniature village that she had in the house when we went for Christmas.
Remember. I'm
What?
Thai.
Yeah, I know. But this is sure Buddhist, but it's similar to what okay, so you have never seen that, right? Okay, you have never seen that. Okay. See, this is the... Because you cannot create a big one, you have a small one in your house, a miniature village, like this.
But this one look like old stuff that you can like collect or something.
Yeah, you can collect them if you want, I guess.
But gnomes aren't the only residents of Wrocław. The capital of Lower Silesia, this is the third largest city in Poland and a busy university town. Within Poland, Wrocław is known for hosting various cultural festivals and events, and it's home to several
Is that also snow?
Yes, it's snow.
Snow. Oh my god!
So she has never seen snow. So that's another thing that she has never seen, okay?
God, you have snow on your house.
Yeah? Oh my god. Okay.
UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
If you don't have a drone, but you want to see a beautiful panoramic view of the old town square, I know just the place.
St. Mary Magdalene Church.
All right, we finally made it. Now imagine being here on this bridge back in the 15th century when it was originally built.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my god.
You've already met some of Wrocław's famous gnomes. These girls here are witches, and they are here because of a legend that surrounds this bridge. According to one of the legends, the souls of lazy, vain maidens wander this bridge, sweeping it for all eternity as a punishment for their lazy ways.
Oops.
You sure you like it now?
But there's a lot of money.
Okay, Ruby. Okay.
Standing on the Bridge of Penitence, you'll probably be able to appreciate Wrocław's strategic location in the region. And thanks to its location, the city has a very long and complex history. The first recorded settlements here date back to the 6th century.
Wow.
Since then, Wrocław was part of many empires, changing hands with the tides of history. This city has been ruled by the Kingdom of Poland, the Kingdom of Hungary, the Kingdom of Bohemia, the Habsburg Empire, the Kingdom of Prussia, and Germany. And then it was returned to Poland after World War II. Fun fact.
Yeah, because it's located near Germany, near Czech Republic. It's really in the southwest, right? So it's surrounded by a lot of country and a lot of different culture in the area.
Actually, I don't really see a lot of tree.
Oh, a lot of trees.
Maybe it's cold that way too.
You're right, but maybe they are in the city center, like near the. I'm sure in the countryside of that city, they're gonna have like trees everywhere.
That's when my family moved to the region from Lviv.
Wow.
So one of my favorite things about being in Poland is all the fresh produce that you can get here. And this market hall called Hala Targowa is one of the last remaining market halls in Poland. We used to get all of our produce from places like this once upon a time.
What is
But,
that?
You know,
Wait,
to get all of our produce.
what is that? Skubaniek. What is this? Is this a cake?
Look like a cake.
Bread or cake?
Some
with
places like
topping.
Yeah, yeah,
Look,
this.
it's a cake.
yeah.
Once upon a time. But, you know, out here, you can still get a taste for that old Poland with a bit of a hipster, gentrified touch.
This market hall is a true melting pot.
Wow.
On the one hand, this is where you can come for homemade bread.
Wow. What's the most shocking? It's so clean.
Yeah.
It's almost look like a shopping mall for food.
But there's no aircon, thing like that.
You think they don't have aircon? They don't need it actually.
Yeah, it's like fresh market. But it's clean.
The
It's
bread
very
is
clean.
spectacular.
Locally grown veggies
Wow.
and mushrooms straight from the forest.
Oh my god.
Check these out. These are little cows. Don't worry, they have nothing to do with actual cows. That's just what we call them
Wait,
in
that
Polish.
milk!
Krówki are the
Yeah.
traditional Polish fudge candy, and I remember having these as a kid, and honestly, I kind of
Money.
miss them. So there's all kinds of flavors here, but I think I'm just gonna go for the original milk fudge. Dziękuję, do widzenia. So fudgy. Oh my god, this tastes just like my childhood.
But there's so much more here. Teas from around the world, endless spices, and cheeses and meats from all across Europe.
Woohoo!
Even if you don't end up buying anything, the Wrocław Market Hall has such a cool atmosphere, it's worth even the quickest of visits.
Oh my god. Wait, go
Cool
back.
atmosphere, it's worth even the quickest of visits.
Look at this. What egg is this?
I have never seen egg
Why
like
is
this.
so long like this?
I've never seen it.
Are you sure it's a chicken egg? Is there some animal egg?
I don't know. I've never seen this.
What's so big?
Suji love eggs of all sort.
Oh, you love egg more
In
than me.
Thailand, it's usually brown egg that we have. What is this? Is this considered expensive? This is a pastry, right?
Oh my god!
What?
Even the
What?
quickest
What?
of visits.
What is in a jar? It's
Paki?
tea. Oh my god!
What
Rose,
is it? It's
rose
tea?
tea. What's
Oh.
this? Oh, the flower tea.
Hmm.
Oh my god! I'm trying to make my tea, but you know I have trouble when when I put in the jar and then it seems to be very like a moisture.
Moist, yeah. Because
thing
she's
like that.
growing tea in the garden right now, and it looked like that a little bit, but she struggled to make it good.
As for me, it's time to have lunch at a restaurant that aims to recreate Wrocław's
Lunch,
old
Ruby.
school traditional dishes.
Oh.
This is Julia. She is a local guide specializing in food tours, and today she will share with us some of her knowledge about Wrocław's distinctive cuisine.
After the war, people
Wow.
from all around Poland came here to live here because before the war it used to be a German city. So when the Germans left and moved to Germany, somebody had to come here. So people, for example, from East Poland was coming here. And they brought their culture, their recipes, so we have a lot of different influences from east of Poland, from Germany. So this is the nice, interesting mixture.
Okay, very cool. And what do we have here?
Here we have a pre-war Wrocławian recipe. This is herring tart.
Herring tartare, pre-war, meaning pre-Second World War, maybe? I don't know, pre-something. Herring tartare, it's very good.
Oh.
Very, very good. Herring is a very popular fish in Sweden. We also have a Swedish channel, and we bought some kind of jar with herring fish and liquid, and it was amazing.
Tartar, sour in taste because of citrus juice it was marinated in, and it is served with egg, with bacon, pickles, onion, sour red cabbage. So this is something typically from here.
And for veggies, we've got...
Yes, this is smoked cheese with cranberry jam. It's not typically associated with Wrocław. We connect this dish with the mountain part of Poland.
The starters quickly ended up in our bellies, and next it was time for soup.
So now we
Soup.
will try barszcz.
Oh!
Barszcz is made from fermented beets, and it is traditionally served during Christmas Eve.
Beets?
Fermented beef, like beetroot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what she put on it. It looked like mashed potato, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she put the beet. It's like she's hot. It's hot, like she make it hot, and she put it on top of it.
How to make it?
I don't know.
We'll try barszcz.
I think that's what it is.
Barszcz is made from
Fermented beets.
and it is traditionally served during Christmas Eve.
Oh, this is perfect. It's spicy and sour and
Oh.
sweet. Yes, it's just everything. All the
Wow.
things. So what do we have here? I mean, this I know. These are pierogi.
Oh,
Most
pierogi.
traditional food, most beloved food. And really, if you know anything about Polish cuisine, you'll probably know pierogi, right?
Yes, pierogi, Polish dumplings.
If you know any Polish people, ask them, where can I get the best pierogi in the world?
They're gonna sit there. Oh my god, we need to go. It looks like sour cream, mashed potato, pierogi with some crumple bacon. Is
Yeah,
it crumple
yeah.
bacon? And is it? It's probably not dill, but I love dill. I don't know if it's dill.
And I guarantee, I know exactly what they'll tell you. At my grandma's.
Oh,
This is a little bit more
wait.
elaborate. I've never come across this dish.
Yes, this dish is called Śląskie Niebo, Silesian Heaven. This is pork
Oh,
meat with the
pork
bacon,
meat.
served with sauce made from boiled dry fruits like dry plums, apricots, apples.
Oh,
And this is served with Wrocławian dumplings. These are plain dumplings made with potatoes and small pieces of toasted bread.
So, in Poland we have this stereotype that there's a lot of vodka out here and a lot of us like to...
Why she seem drunk already?
well, I'm not gonna make a sexist joke, but
in old times, vodka was served to spirits of the ancestors during All Saints' Days.
Really?
So yes, we have a lot of traditions with vodka. So
Oh wow! So
Yes.
it's not just a drink; it's a part of our culture.
yes, we hit our glasses and we say "Na zdrowie," which means we wish each other good health.
Na zdrowia. Na zdrowia.
Nastrovia. Nastrovia.
Wait, do we drink the whole thing in one go?
As you wish.
Nastrovia. 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 Nastrovia.
Still have a lot to shoot today.
Nastrovia.
Oh.
Delicious, right? Wow, that is powerful.
She's drunk.
Before leaving with my belly very full and happy, I got a chance to quiz the restaurant owner about his favorite spots to visit in Wrocław.
A z takich ulubionych miejsc pana w Wrocławiu? To gdzie
Na
pan...
pewno, jeżeli już, to Ostrów Tumski, to jest moje takie ulubione miejsce. I oczywiście rynek wrocławski, który żyje całą noc, więc można się zabawić, można w atmosferze.
Super, no to właśnie idziemy na Ostrów Tumski, więc odwiedzimy pana ulubione miejsce.
Dziękuję pięknie.
Dzięki wielkie.
Wow.
Well, here it is.
Look at that. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Surrounded by water.
And snow.
Wait, that thing in the middle we saw in another video, right? Is it the cathedral or the place where the
Castle.
bishop used to live or something like this? Those kind of place? think
Not
it's-
sure, but it's pretty. Look at
Ostrów
that. Ooh.
Tumski. This is the oldest part of Wrocław, and it was already inhabited in the 10th century, over 1,000 years ago. Back
Wow.
in the medieval times, this former island belonged to the church, and according to the church's law, all visitors, including royalty, had to remove their head coverings before entering Ostrów Tumski.
Oh.
This tradition is no more, but there is one other that's still very much alive.
Here has probably one of the most enigmatic jobs still around in the world. His job is to light up these ancient, old school gas lamps every single night here in the center of Wrocław.
Wow.
Lamplighter makes the rounds of Ostrów Tumski every sundown to turn on the manual gas lamps and once again at sunrise to turn them back off. There are only 3 cities in Europe that hold on to this lamplighter tradition, and Wrocław is one of them.
Can you imagine having this kind of job where every time you go to work, there's a crowd of people following you and filming you and taking photos of you?
It goes to show just how special a role the lamplighter plays in the city's tradition.
That's part of, like, I'm not religious, but that's part of the traditional that I like.
Yo, I like it too. Especially when it's cold like that, and then I don't know. You probably can see everything, you know, in the morning and at night early.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Guys, we are finally back at the Christmas market here in Wrocław's Old Town. And if you're into crafts and arts and local food, this is basically Disneyland. Let's go.
The Christmas market in Wrocław is the perfect place to try delicious local food and drink, stock up on Christmas decorations and gifts, or simply soak up the festive
Whoa.
atmosphere.
I love Christmas markets because they really make me feel like a child again. So exciting! Przepyszne.
To jest czarna porzeczka. Potrójnie medalista światowy ma 3 złote medale i jest numer 1 na świecie od 3 lat.
Wow.
There's one last place I really want to show you. And this is a place that not everybody knows about. In order to get there, you have to go through this dark and creepy gate. But I promise it's worth it in the end. Let's go.
This here is Neon Side Gallery, a quirky collection of authentic vintage neons gathered here by a private enthusiast.
Oh.
Look, I may be biased because Wrocław is my hometown, but I really do believe that this city is one of Poland's hidden gems. It may not have the glitz and glamour of Warsaw or the fame of Kraków, but truly, even in some of its darkest, creepiest corners, you can find beautiful places like this. So if you get a chance to visit, come and have a look for yourself. And if you've ever been to Wrocław, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. All right, I guess I'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, this was too
I didn't get to
short.
see.
See, what did you say? The bug?
Yeah, it's dead.
You killed the bug?
Yes.
See, that's the problem with your flower. It's not just the temperature. What?
Eat my plant.
The bug eat your plant?
A lot.
Yeah, well,
It's a nice bug.
that's Thailand. That's the thing, right? You said you cannot do it well. Never.
Oh, because when I put it back in the jar, it's like it has a moisture, and then it has funky. See? Now I put this thing in it. This is my rose, but this one is a new one, and it still haven't completely dried.
And you struggle to make this?
Kind of struggle to make it dry forever. You know, when you put it in a jar and then you close it, it will have funky later.
Fungus?
Oh, fungus. Thing like that. And I also have some more, just different rolls. This particular roll is, they said, it's more like Thai rolls. It's tea, for tea. But this one is not really, they not really recommend for tea because it's a big one. But I have tried, it's still good. So, I want to grow like in that video.
Yeah.